We continue our reading of God's Dream for You, The Chosen, a morning devotional by author Dwight K. Nelson. Today's reading, October 24. Happy birthday. The Recruits, Part 2. Don't let anyone look down on you because you are young, but set an example for the believers in speech, in life, in love, in faith, and in purity. 1 Timothy 4:12. Several years ago, a young man working at a Boston investment firm applied for a senior leadership position at a Chicago bank. The Chicago bank wrote the Boston company asking for a recommendation, and the Boston firm happily complied. In fact, they couldn't say enough about the young professional. His father, they wrote, was a Cabot, a storied name in Boston history. His mother was a Lowell, and further back was a happy blend of Saltonstalls, Peabodys, and others of Boston's first families. Several days later, the Chicago bank sent a note back to Boston saying the information supplied was altogether inadequate. The note read, "We are not contemplating using the young man for breeding purposes, just for work." God did not raise up this generation to rest on the laurels of our pioneers, admirable though their commitment to Christ was. God, instead, is raising up a new youthful generation with names from all over the earth, not for breeding purposes, but for the work of the Messiah. It is the greatest mission ever entrusted to a single generation. Remember yesterday's quotation? Quote, "With such an army of workers as our youth, ... At the beginning of that same chapter, The Life Work, appear these words, quote, "Success in any line demands a definite aim. Those who would achieve true success in life must keep steadily in view the aim worthy of their endeavor. Such an aim is set before the youth of today. The heaven-appointed purpose of giving the gospel to the world in this generation is the noblest that can appeal to any human being. It opens a field of effort to everyone whose heart Christ has touched." End quote. Education, page 262. Are you young, and has Christ touched your heart? Then, my young friend, this promise and this passion are yours. The Messiah of heaven is eager to recruit you into his end-time army. You are on this planet because he chose you to exist. Whatever is focusing your future and your career, remember your King has first claim on your life. To recruit you to his side, to train you for his mission, and then to mobilize you to the place on earth where he needs you. There is no higher calling than his, no greater mission than this. So, are you willing to enlist right now? This concludes our reading today of God's Dream for You, The Chosen.